Peace to everybody. Back with another video. This is Pandemic. Dr. Buttar blasts on false reporting done to inflict fear. Yeah, so Dr. Rashid Buttar, he was blasting on false reporting done to inflict fear that the mainstream media is doing to everybody. They are inflicting fear on everybody. In other words, the mainstream media is mind controlling everybody, saying, oh, well, everybody this and that. No, not true, because it's a false report. You are being mind controlled by the mainstream media. You need to wake up. You need to get away from it, because, they're not giving you the correct information that you are looking for. They are giving you misleading information that you do not deserve to have at all. Because what these um alleged fake politicians, governments, news media, they're all evil. They're not going to tell you the truth, what's really going on. So this is why the Dr. Rashid has been blasting on false reporting done to inflict fear. So you're being afflicted with fear, literally. And it's not a joke either. So you're being misled about staying at home, or you're being misled about wearing a mask. You're being misled that people are dying when they're not. You're being misled about everything. It's all misleading. It's all misinformation. Dr. Rashid Buttar, an American osteopathic physician from Charlotte, North Carolina, believes that the vaccine development by Bill Gates and Fauci is a hoax. So this is what Dr. Buttar knows, that it's all a hoax. This is why he's blasting the mainstream media on that. He believes anyone who is supporting the use of vaccination to combat C-19 is either ignorant or has some hidden agenda or is financially motivated. So if you're supporting this, you're stupid for believing this stuff, because you know what? It's ignorant. All right, it's misleading everybody. Misinformation. This is why Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, they're all taking down all these misinformation. You need to look at the facts, fear, compare reality to the mainstream media. That's what you need to do, is compare. Go to funeral homes, go to hospitals, go anywhere you can. And if these places are not packed or whatever, then you know the mainstream media is lying to you. It's misinformation. In the development process, the basic fundamentals of how the human body works are ignored. Basic neurological, physical, virology, or medical system are violated or not considered. He believes the total planetarian system is being hijacked, and people having knowledge are silent, either because of social pressure or fear of losing the license or falsify conviction and imprisonment. So you're being silenced, literally, because they got you all in fear. And this is what Dr. Rashid is saying. You're all believing this lie. You're allowing fear to control you. I knew this whole thing was a hoax right from the start. I was laughing at it and everything. It was like, yeah, okay, whatever. This is not real. Think of 201 event. Think of Agenda 2030. Okay? Think about those. Because you are being manipulated by misinformation that is not true at all. You think this is a game, but it's not. They are tricking you to believe this stuff. And of course, with Dr. Rashid, he knows about these people, about these mainstream media lying about everything, about misinformation that you are getting through the mainstream media, the politicians, the governments, everything. And if you think this is a joke now, think again, because it's not a joke. What you are seeing on the mainstream media and social media are not true, because it's all misinformation that you are being lied to about. They are never going to tell you the truth, because they're evil, like I said, and they do anything they can to manipulate you. You need to get away from the mainstream media. Stop believing everything that you see, because none of it's real. It's a hologram of what you are believing. And also, of course, Dr. Rashid is also saying in the development process, the basic fundamentals of how the human body works are ignored. Basic neurological, physical, virology, or medical systems are violated or not considered. All right, that's what he is saying. Also, he believes that the total planetary system is being hijacked, and people having knowledge are silent, either because of social pressure or fear of losing the license or falsified conviction and imprisonment. So this is why Dr. Rashid is going after the mainstream media, because of all these misinformation that you are getting through the mainstream media, through social media and everything. Stop being afraid of this. Pray to God every day. And no, I'm not monetized, so, but stop allowing fear to control you, because that's what you're allowing in your mind. You're allowing fear to control you. You've got to stand strong, and also fight this thing, because if you end up with a microchip in you, that's it. You're done. Think of Big Brother. I already know who it is, but I can't say who it is. Think of things that you would not see in reality, that the mainstream media is lying to you about. Think about it. Think of all the things that they're not telling you. He also quoted one such case where a colleague of his was jailed for 5 years, and most recently has published a book based on a false allegation and system manipulation. Yes, so manipulation is one of the things that's making you fearful for your life. You don't have to be afraid. You can go to work, because the mainstream media is misinformation. This is why I don't believe in any of it. I've been knowing this was all a hoax all this time. I've been laughing at it every day. It was like, yeah, okay, whatever. And now they're going to even make it even worse. They're telling you to wear a mask when you don't have to, because the C-19 is literally a seasonal flu. That's all it is. Nothing else. It's a seasonal flu. So I know what it is. So you are just believing something that is not true, and the misinformation is spreading all over the place. You can't be afraid of this anymore. Speak up. Talk to people about it. Tell them this is all misinformation. The mainstream media and social media is telling you. Get away from the news because they're not going to tell you the truth. Mainstream media has been lying for years and years and years since the alleged 9/11. They've been lying to you since that time. You have to find the real truth. Do research, because this is the only chance you've got now is to do research on everything that you can find the truth on, because if you don't, it will be too late. He believes that Fauci is working on malicious intent and is a manipulator. He also quoted that Fauci has a tainted past in 1981, who made claims about AIDS, a virus, and its cure 3 years in advance, and the after effects of the vaccine were advised. So Dr. Fauci allegedly has a past. He has a tainted past in 1981. So please do your research on Dr. Fauci, because if you don't, man, you're going to keep believing everything that he's saying, this and that. I mean, Dr. Fauci is not a good person. This is why he's been, every time you see a a briefing at the White House and that, Dr. Fauci is not telling you the truth because he's manipulating you. He's hurting you, literally, in your mind. He's getting you to believe, oh, well, we're going to find a vaccine, blah, blah, blah. No, there is no vaccine. It's a lie. It's misleading. You need to escape from all of this. Get away from the mainstream media. Get away from the briefings and everything. These alleged governments and politicians are evil, like I said. They are not telling you the truth about anything. You got to go digging for the truth. Literally, you got to go dig for the truth. Find videos, find articles that could tell you the truth, find anything you can. I've been digging every day looking for the truth. Compare reality with the mainstream media, like I said. If it's not what you think it is, what the mainstream media is saying, well, then, reality tells more stories than the mainstream media ever will. Because the mainstream media is just going to keep misleading you, and it's just going to keep giving you fear in your mind, because you're allowing fear to take over your mind. You need to think for yourself. Stop allowing them to control you. Don't allow it, please. And of course, here's the video for it, but I'm not going to play it at all. He explains that the current judicial system is controlled by the influentials, as President Reagan passed a law through which whenever any lawsuit is filed against the vaccine manufacturer, it is the Secretary of Health who is defending it. This means the body which was supposed to fight the case and defend the public is the party against which the petition is raised. So how can true findings be unearthed? Yeah, ever since well, may he rest in peace, President Reagan passed a law through which whenever any lawsuit is filed against the vaccine. Now, I had no idea there was a vaccine court, so I didn't know about it until I saw somebody's video. I was like, what? Wait, there's a vaccine court? So I had no idea what that one. Your body literally fights all these viruses every day inside you because you already got viruses in you. It needs a host, and we are the host. It cannot live outside the body at all. Um, and this is why Dr. Rashid is doing this because he knows the truth that there is no vaccine. And what Dr. Fauci is telling you every day, no, he's misleading every day. He wants to make sure everybody stays in the house. So the economy will crash. People lost their jobs. Um, I mean, everything is going down, is getting shut down because of Dr. Fauci. You need to do research about him on his tainted past. The people were against the vaccine, so this is why you cannot believe anything what you see on TV at all. He informed that he was being blocked from social media and his latest videos were taken off from Facebook and YouTube. So, yeah, Dr. Rashid was being blocked from social media because he knows the truth that there is no vaccine. Your body needs a host. And we are, like I said, we are the host. It holds on inside of you. Your immune system fights them every day inside of you. So there's no way, there's no proof that it can be spread from person to person or animal for person. There's no evidence of it. It's all misleading. Then he urges to support President Trump. He believes the immune system is designed to respond to such viruses, and active lifestyle will boost immunity. Yes, your immune system is designed to respond to such viruses. Say, like if you have a common cold, your immune system will fight those viruses that are in you. It will attack it. It will boost your immunity. That's all it will do. You can drink hot tea, eat foods that will help boost your immunity, your immune system to help fight these viruses. The closure of countries is having devastating economic, social, and mental effects. There is nothing to be worried about. The virus, false reporting, and exaggerated propaganda is at its peak to inflict fear and have hidden agendas fulfilled. Yes, so the closure of countries is having devastating economic, social, and media effects. That's what they're doing to you by misinformation. False reporting and exaggerated propaganda is at its peak. To inflict fear and have hidden agendas fulfilled. So you gotta fight these fears. Don't allow them to control you whatsoever. I mean, how can you allow fear to take over your mind. Pray to God every day. Pray that you want to overcome these fears. Pray that you need to get these demons out of you, because this is what it's doing to you. They are demons controlling you. He feels the general public has to be responsible and share actual facts and forward messages that can help unfold the malicious intents of the corrupt mafia, allegedly. So I'm lucky I had to say that part, allegedly. So yeah, this is what he's saying. He feels the general public has to be responsible and share actual facts and forward messages that can help unfold the malicious intents and, of course, the corrupt. This system that we are living in right now, it's corrupt, really bad. Nothing is real. It's a matrix that we are living in. That's why nothing is real. You only think it is, but it's not. Nothing is ever real in this world. Everything is a hoax. Everything is evil. Satan rules this world. He has made everybody fearful. And you got to fight Satan to get him up. Tell him not go away. You got to tell Satan to go away. Stop being afraid of this so-called pandemic, because it's called a plandemic. That's what it is. It was all planned out months ago. Nothing is real. Now, there is a YouTuber I just recently followed. I will put his link in the description. His name is Lincoln Karim. He goes out every day in New York City, takes his cell phone, and he films everything, all the reality that is going on in New York City. And he compares it with the mainstream media. And the mainstream media is not what you think it is. Alright, think about the funeral homes. Now, think about the funeral homes. Call them. Ask them if they're real busy. And if they say they're not, then you know it's misleading on TV. Call the hospitals. Ask them if they're busy. If they say no, then you got your real facts right there. Call anywhere that you can and ask them if they're real busy or not. And if they say no, they're not busy, then you were being misled by everything that was on TV. Call anywhere that you can. Call your jobs. Call anything that you can and ask them if they're busy or not. It's the only chance you've got now. And you have no choice. Ask questions. Ask them if anything is going on. You've got to ask questions. You just cannot sit in a house every day and not go out for exercise or anything like that. You're allowed to go outside for exercise. This is why the mainstream media is misleading everybody. It's misinformation. They are evil, the mainstream media. They are very evil. And they're giving you false reports that are not true. That's all they are doing. Leave your comments below. I am out.